to North Dakota State Stadium. Another season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him, and he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And North Dakota State headed toward the football and getting this season underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy
breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Over the middle, it's Williams. Inside the 35. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And now it'll be the Bison offense with its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Working that left side now. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The run inside. It's Scott.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this 1st drive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll move the tight end. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Using his feet. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. On the ground, it's Scott. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the right side. Might have a chance. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Offense changing the play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Rush is on him. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the field. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Scott. On the move at the 30. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Scott. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's how the career starts, his first carry. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The extra point here would tie the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Savage. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Trying to get rid of it. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Puts it out of the air. He stopped at the 23, and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Takes the handoff, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Hayes. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Finds his man. It's Mitchell. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Under fire. And down he goes. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushes, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The kick is on its way. Wants to bring it back. They'll They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to throw it again. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Catch in the middle. It's Mitchell. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go right back downfield. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy time. First down and more. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half, I imagine. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Swings it out to the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Pulls it in. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The hand to the running back. There's a crease. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get... Makes a grab and room to run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's picked off and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a rep.
Turning it on. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
The run from the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. To the air on first down. Complete to Williams over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the shot. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Johnson. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked off, and he's got open room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read.
Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the punishment has been extended.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires on the move. Caught by Williams on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are.
Hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Makes a grab past the marker. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. First and goal for the offense. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to surge it in. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Looking for the 2-point try. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late? And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. He might want another play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Finds his tight end. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, North Dakota State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
athleticism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Under fire. Find space on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Moran. He's going for it all. Pitch him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes a grab for the 2-point conversion.
He saw the one-on-one opportunity, lobbed it up for the fade. Nice job making the catch, and they convert the 2-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working.
Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the pummeling has started.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Split backs here. To the air, it's Moran. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He will not get it. A fourth down stop. Defense as they try to salt this one away. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And the Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. Wants to throw. It's Moran. Hauls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Johnson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. One more play to pad the stats. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus ride, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.